So this is my 90-gallon aquarium that I set up in my office. It's really probably only 7 months old or so. So it's still kind of in the break-in period from my perspective. I do have quite a few anthias in here and wrasses that I'm super excited about. This lunar wrasse over here is a beast, and he's a little bit scary. Sometimes he seems like he could kill anything in the aquarium if he wanted to. And he did have a recent tussle with a new Atlantic Blue Tang that I added. This is something I'm super excited about. I go scuba diving in the Caribbean quite a bit, and there's always these giant, beautiful schools of blue tangs, and they're not at all like the Pacific blue tang that you may think of when you think of dory. And the cool thing about the Atlantic Blue Tang is it starts out in juvenile form as a yellow fish, and it will turn a super royal blue color as it matures. If you see the color of its eyes or the top fins, it will become that color, and it was just brilliant. And so he had a little tussle with the lunar wrasse when he first got in here, and looks like they're getting along just fine now, and very excited for him. You can see this aquarium is kind of shaping up to be more about softies. I have of course, a giant field of pulsing zinnia on the back that is wildly growing. I may want to get rid of a portion of that sorghum, and of course the required GSP growing on this Pavona skeleton. But I've got quite a few different zoanthids growing in here that I'm excited about, hoping they'll take over tons of rock work and such, and giving them some time to get built in. Got a couple recent rhinophora frags I put in here, and maybe some Leptoceras down here on this old conch shell, and some fireworks clove polyps. But mostly this aquarium is going to be about soft stuff until maybe it matures a little bit more. And this monopora frag with some zoas on it came from upstairs because I didn't want it on one of the rocks it was on. It'll probably grow and take over like crazy here. But otherwise, having fun with this aquarium. There's just a lot of movement that goes on between the anthias and the wrasse. It makes for a super fun aquarium to kind of watch. I also say I did some recent organization here and set up kind of my own little ghetto controller board, just so I could mount everything. There's not quite enough room ever for stuff like this under the cabinet. I haven't hooked up the dose yet. I'm still manually dosing things like alpha reef, but this makes it easy to access stuff. So that's kind of a little update on my 90-gallon office aquarium.